Aloha and welcome back. I'm Panther and this is Dark Deity. Still no luck with the soul anchors? There are many places I haven't looked, but I'm not optimistic. Akmos must be contained within one of them, no? From what I can determine, yes. However, there's no telling what other safeguards he has in place to evade detection.
Perhaps.
Perhaps he's able to conceal his presence somehow, or freely move from one anchor to another without my knowledge. Or, it's possible I've been less diligent in my search thus far. I may have simply missed him.
Don't worry.
That's something I can rule out immediately, Ellis. You're thorough to the core. If anyone can find Akmos, it's you. Thank you. Stay strong, my friend. The Necromancer will face justice yet. Irving, do you have a moment? Something tells me you have good news, Mayev. We've had a breakthrough with the staff. Turns out it's more remarkable than we thought. The staff is not of exceptional construction and design, and not only of exceptional construction and design, it's one of a kind. None like it before or since. The wood from the trunk, originates from the trunk of an ancient tree species known as a beskie. Its myths tell of a sap-like blood, roots like veins, and bark like molted skin.
Brilliant!
One could say the tree occupies a space between flora and fauna. Truly a home in neither classification, but existing in both. Fungus, you mean? Because it's kind of what a fungus is. Existing in both, but not quite either. It's likely this is why the staff exerts such a strong influence over souls caught in the chasm between this life and the next. So Akmos has found this bastion and took its power for himself. Not quite. The staff's original owner was a sorcerer who lived before the calamity. He gave it the name Murakaham, which we're still attempting to translate. We know little else of the sorcerer's life beyond that he seemed to be driven by a desperate desire to resurrect a deceased lover. Perhaps Murakaham was her name, or perhaps it's something completely unrelated. But what does this long-gone sorcerer have to do with Akmos? How did the staff end up in his hands? I'm asking myself the same things. If we know first, you'll know second. Rest assured of that. The obvious choice, is it?
Indeed.
Yes. When we took Red Hill, we cut him off from a supply of grain. With Canopy Bridge, we'd stand a good chance of keeping him from his arms and armor. He'll need to retake it. It's close, which makes things a whole lot easier. We could strike quickly before anyone knows we're coming. From the sounds of things, they're already expecting us.
What?
What do you mean? Supposedly, there's stationed an inspection party on the bridge to prevent contraband and propaganda from slipping into the capital. The locals, however, say the size and equipment of the group tell a different story. They seem to be preparing for a far more violent confrontation.
Oh yeah?
Then we'll strike first. If we split up, we should surround the soldiers on the bridge. We should be able to make short work of them, or at least buy our troops enough time to take the east and west city. What makes you so sure? I've seen what we're capable of when we stick to a plan. Varric is arrogant. He overestimates the strength of his men. We can take anything that Oathbreaker throws at us. Lincoln, are you sure this would help as many as you say? There are other trade routes into Delia. What do the caravans bring over the bridge anyway? Oh, lots of things. Beautiful gems and jewelry from Nereus. Fine robes and dresses from Cormac. At least I think it's Cormac. Clothes and jewelry. I'm not sure that's worth our time.
Well...
Swords, shields, and helmet. All that stuff too. But I always more interested in the bows. Ah, I see. Well, it seems there's not much else to discuss. Well, if you want to get on the other side of the bridge, I know some super secret river crossways that can get us there.
Good work.
Perfect. We'll run a pincer on them while the rest of our forces secure the town. They won't be able to send reinforcements.
I'm all fired up!
Good! All this talking of battle has got me itching to make some.
Pace yourself.
We should be cautious. So far, we've had Varric on the run, but he's getting desperate. Who knows what he'll try next. A dog is most dangerous when cornered. Ah, Varric's no dog. He's more like a ferret. Hey, I hope you didn't hear that, Butter. Yay. You got the chance to return home again after all, Benji. A rare gift in a life of an adventurer like yourself. Was it strange to fight in your hometown on the other side?
I'm lost.
We fought on the other side? I thought both times we fought on the side of the people. That's not entirely coherent thought. I suppose from a certain angle, yes, we did. That's why I didn't feel strange then. People of Red Hill are strong, and they deserve to be free. I couldn't agree more. That's good. Say, Benji, I think I could use your advice on something. Alright. I'm not sure anyone else ever asked me to do that before, but I'll try my best. Comforting regardless. I think you'd quite suited for the task. Fire away. Choice words to say to an archer. I'm at a crossroads, my friend. I can't decide if it's better to spend my coin on a better bow or better arrows. A bow upgrade would increase the force of every arrow I loose, but would require time to adjust to the excess pressure on the bowstring. Finer arrows, on the other hand, depending on how much I choose to spend, can improve speed, stability, piercing strength of every shot with a little, if any, extra effort. I suspect that I'm overthinking all of this. Which is where you come in. If you were in my position, what would you do? Let me think about this. Off to a good start. How often would you need to buy another bow? Ideally, once, assuming I take good care of it. Arrows I would need to stock up as soon as I run out. And mastering a bow would mean you have to train to become stronger.
Right.
Yes, I suppose it would.
It's simple.
And in that case, my answer's pretty obvious. The bow upgrade seems like the way to go if you want to become a better archer. I don't know why you wouldn't. I thought you might be good at this. Thank you, Benji. I expect I'll follow that advice.
Nothing less than the
Happy
best.
to help. But yeah, it really does come down to buying some extra arrows would be okay, but buying a better bow should be your first task as an archer. I don't like the interactions with Faust. Benton's gonna be fun. Corbin. Sarah? Still interested in keeping up with my discoveries?
Of course.
Always. What's the latest breakthrough of the renowned Corvin Gelivar?
All right.
Why don't you take a look yourself? What is this? A letter? Not addressed to you exactly, but you may still find it of personal significance. This looks like maternal orders, with the seal of the burning sun, signed Lucretius, Prince of Almor.
Unbelievable.
What? Corvin, how did you get your hands on this? Very gently, dear Sierra. Do take care not to tear that parchment. It's quite ancient, as you might imagine. Seriously? Oh, this is a treasure.
A moment, please.
Now, don't you think you're entitled to gift without a little history lesson? Now, don't think you're entitled to gift without a little history lesson. I wouldn't dream of it. Please tell. In the later days of Lucretius' short life, word reached Almoran court about a terrible horror that took root in the Marrows and began terrorizing the local inhabitants. Lucretius' first reaction was a fiery one. He vowed to personally lead the armies of Amor in a campaign to slay the beast that, as a gesture of goodwill towards the kingdom of Delia.
How boorish.
Naturally, his brash words quickly earned his father's scorn. He was to do no such thing, as the problem fell beyond their borders, and was Delia's to solve, and Delia's alone. But Lucretius was not so short-sighted, nor so easily dissuaded. He secretly dispatched a small party of his most loyal soldiers to investigate the matter and report back to him directly. He reassured them, in the very letter you hold now. Okay, it was a marching order. Or the word. Not material. Yeah, whatever. In the very letter you hold now, that he would personally follow after them if he had not heard back for 2 moons, aka 2 months. Unfortunately, it was shortly thereafter that he perished at the hands of his brothers and counselors. I'm sure you'll remember your lessons before he ever had a chance to keep his word. He truly had a good heart. A shame it was his undoing. Though you still haven't answered my question of how you came across this.
Sure.
It took some effort to overcome the reputation of the Marrows and convince some of our new recruits that the caves were safe to explore. But I was able to arrange a search party of my own. They came across the party's camp in the upper chambers, and acutely aware of my knowledge of the papers, no doubt, returned this letter. What about the soldiers? Or what's left of them, I mean. Long gone.
Disconcerting.
Long gone, I'm afraid. No shortage of Armorian armor among the deceased in the dragon's lair. Somehow both noble and tragic. Nobility and tragedy are ancient acquaintances, though not entirely inseparable. You have the former in abundance. I wish you none of the latter. Thank you, Corvin. For the words and this gift, I will cherish it. You are a faithful friend.
Diligence is its
No
own
need
reward.
for that. My professional aptitude is what you hired me for, but I appreciate it all the same. Yay. Oh, your two first reactions to each other. It seems you hardly ever part with that quill, Corvin. Inspiration is a fickle lover. A faithful writer must be ready to reach for his pen at a moment's notice. What about an unfaithful writer? I wouldn't know. I've never read any of their work. Fair point.
A moment, please.
On the subject of inspiration, your background has sparked my curiosity. I have a few questions, if I may ask, if you have the time.
As you will.
I figured as much. Tell me, the trove of aspects you kept at the temple, did you guard them alone, or were there others with you? Coven, I'm no hermit. Of course there were others. Those who supported my mission, the clerics who sent me to this temple, and so on.
Certainly.
Naturally, but I mean... Oh, naturally, but I mean actually with you in the temple. Some local folk, rather lovely, merchants, farmers, travelers, pilgrims from all over Ithlin. I grew fond of them.
How?
And yet, all the while, your mission was hidden from them.
Sworn to protect.
Defense of the aspects was not my only task, Corvin. I'm a cleric, and my duty was tend to the faithful.
Sure.
Of course. No doubt they rallied on you. I imagine all today I'm gonna feel really tired. Of course. No doubt they relied on you to inspire their faith. And who inspired yours? One who prays is never far from the divine. I'll admit, it is difficult at times, but there are little moments now and again that remind me of my purpose. That's why I did what I did. Those moments sustain me. What interests you have so much about my past anyway?
This shouldn't be possible.
Just something I've always wondered about clerics. So many lean on them. How do they stand on their own 2 feet?
Take heart.
The same as we march onward now, together, supporting one another. It's no mystery, really. Good. In that case, our success depends on a proven strategy. I believe it does.
All right.
Then we may all take inspiration from your faith. Okay. Wait, I missed one? Who? Oh, you. Okay. Ah! I do enjoy these moments of respite. Without them, I'd hardly have a chance to pick up a pen. And with them, I hardly have a chance to catch my breath. Shall we resume where we left off last time? If you start by reminding me where that was. I believe you were about to recount your match with Urizel in the Proud. Ah, yes. A fitting epitaph. He was the first highborn challenger I ever contended with, though he would not be the last. I still remember his entrance with such clarity. He could hardly tear his gaze from the crowd to face me. It would have been a short match if that was my wish, but I pitied him. I wanted to give him a show for his noble friends. I thought maybe then he could return with dignity, but I was an arrogant fool. Every minute the match dragged on, and I evaded his blows, the crowd began to think I was taunting him, and his face grew twisted with humiliation. It became clear the only path to restoring his pride would be to throw the match. I don't imagine you seriously considered that for long. No, never seriously. Once I realized I had backed myself into a corner, I decided to put an end to it swiftly.
Brilliant!
Fascinating. You wouldn't be surprised to know the rumor mongers tell it differently. No, I'm not. I'm sure you heard it as a vicious scrap. Closest Amoran the Kever ever claimed to death. That I crippled his leg and disfigured and disgraced my honor to rescue victory from the jaws of certain defeat. Not so poetically, but yes, something like that. Well, decide the truth for yourself. I will tell my part.
The arena.
I did strike him down with a blow to the leg, but he walked from that arena on his own 2 feet. I thought it strange that he did not join us in the baths afternoon. A few days later, I heard the same rumors of... I'm sure they... a few days later, I heard the same rumors, which made their way to you. That I shattered his foot with a desperate blow. That the healers had no choice but to sever his leg at the knee. That he would not walk again, let alone fight, for as long as he lived.
How?
If the rumors were false, the people of Oasis would not have known as soon as Yezreel made his next public appearance. The rumors were partly true. His leg was severed. Then you suspected he inflicted it upon himself? Man will go great lengths for his pride, and I have seen greater lengths than that.
I must write that down.
By Quintero. I don't know what to say. It's just unbelievable enough to be true. Strange way of looking at it, but I suppose so. The only way of looking at it, yes, this is a story indeed. Do me one favor, please, Corbin. If you do decide to publish this, be sure I'm nowhere near Oasis.
Certainly.
Well, your exile would help with that. Okay. Neither of you look at the third possibility? That he had, like, loan sharks or people that were banking on him winning, and because he failed, they took his leg as a way to get back at Amara. Like, that's the most fitting possibility in my mind. That they would use someone who's defeated to get back at the other person. Rook. Okay, you two. Finally, one who won't scoff at my line of work. Took us long enough.
What do you mean?
You're a wet worker. Something like that. Where do you operate? Did you operate? Voren, you? Honfen? Haufen, sorry. Yes. Though I knew many who traveled to Voren in search of better work. There's definitely no shortage of it. I'll never forget one of my first jobs. Picked up a second client along the way. Same target, too.
I'm impressed.
Impressive, or fortunate. Neither, more likely. In a city like Voren, that's not so uncommon. I was weaseling my way through some lesser-known passages when I found a nobleman's wife with her parlement. She offered to pay me good money to keep quiet, and better money to make sure her husband would too. In a permanent sense. Turns out, he was my target in the first place. 2 fish, 1 spear. Precisely. What about you? I'm sure a man from underside of Fen has a few good stories.
Not possible.
As long as they live, I'll never discuss the details about my clients. Really? Afraid I'll go peddling your dirty laundry? I might have trouble finding work with a reputation like that. It's against our code.
Whatever you say.
How boring.
Infuriating.
I'm a professional, not an entertainer. No kidding. You too. Brooke. I thought of you this morning. I'm honored, Captain. Irving and I were discussing the state of Delia and how we might ensure peace if we succeed in disposing Virik.
I
Disposing.
don't know.
I'm not sure what this has to do with me. With Virik gone, all manner of folk with ambitions of power will try to fill the gap. We need subtle eyes on the ground to detect and foil any sinister plots.
Whatever you say.
Whatever it takes me from taking to my old ways. Right, Captain? Brooke, look. Brooke, look honestly in your heart. There had to be some reason you decided to leave Voron for good. There was. I lost my employer. I had good money that I knew how to spend, and I was looking for a change of pace. No other reason. You want me to tell you that I had some kind of spiritual awakening? Prepare to be disappointed. You never once contemplated the ethics of your work, or stopped to consider what your parents might have think of the life of you've chosen?
No.
Not even for a moment.
Troubling.
I don't believe that.
Blast.
I'm an orphan, Lincoln. I never knew my parents at all. I'm sorry, Brooke. That's alright. I don't speak of it often. You couldn't have known.
No.
No, but I should have. Really. Lincoln, don't blame yourself. I don't need that.
I've said my part.
Look. I know you got it in your head that I'm trying to change you or make your choices for you. I'm not. I'm trying to show you that you have another choice. One you've already begun to make. I'm trying, and failing, to say, Brooke, is that you have a home here, with all of us, should you want it, and should you choose it. Our mission does not end if we should liberate all of Delia. If anything, that's simply the beginning of a long and difficult work of peace. We could use your assistance then as well as ever. I know. And as much as I've tried to tell you I don't need that or any kind of special treatment, it's clear to me you mean well by it. And I appreciate this sentiment. The door remains open, Brooke. All I ask is that you think about it. Fair enough. I can commit to that. Brooke! Oh, hello. Do you need healing?
No.
No. And I mean it this time. Please don't go casting spells on my legs. Yeah, as you like. Just came to talk a bit. Forgive me if I'm cynical, but that seems unlike you. Did Sarah send you? Sorry, well, She did, didn't she? She's worried, and she has good reason, too. There's a lot at stake. You're certainly right about that. I can feel the eyes of Delian nobles like daggers on my back. They're eager to see what role Sarah and I will play in all of this. Ugh. For many, this revolution is about transforming their way of life. For the nobility, it's just another day in politics. If some play their cards right, the banners will change colors, but not much will come of it.
Can't trust them.
I never understood the appeal of politics. Nobles are practically the only ones without personal stakes in all the great cities of the world, and yet we look to them to govern our lives and to declare our wars. Yeah, I'm getting sick of that myself in IRL. That's only partially true. When a crisis is big enough, everyone has personal stakes in it, and death pays no respects to titles. I myself lost friends in Alias, good ones too. I wasn't aware, I'm sorry. You don't have to be, because we're going to make it right ourselves. That's no trivial task.
No!
No, it isn't. But that's all the more reason it has to be us. We can't hold back anymore. That way, no matter what happens, it's out of our hands. That way, no matter what happens, it's out of our hands. We know we did everything we could. If there's one thing I'm not worried about, Samara, it's you holding back. You've never pulled punches, and neither will I. I know you won't. It's not in your nature, is it?
I don't know.
I guess not. I'm glad you stayed, Brooke. I'm sure you could have found work that paid well anywhere you went, but you chose to stick around. That's gotta mean something. Maybe it does. Maybe someday I'll have time to sit around and think about it. But today is not that day. We've still got work to do. That's right. Let's get to it. Yay! Okay. By the sun, Amara, you look like you've seen a ghost. A ghost of the past, perhaps. Sometimes they come to me, flashes of what I was, of what was. I'm sure your skirmishes pale in comparison to the comprehension, in comparison to the glory of the arena.
The arena.
Quite the opposite. When I fought to take down those who would challenge me, then I fought to take those who would challenge me. Now I fought to preserve something we love, and have created something worth loving. I still remember the first time I watched you fight. As do I.
Surely not.
Do you really? We were always informed when the royal family was in attendance. But Samara and I weren't meant to be there. That'll explain why your stepmother dragged you two kicking and screaming from the stands. Then you do remember it well. We were too late. We saw the spectacle But they were too late. We saw the spectacle we came for, and it was marvelous. I contended with Ryle the Adamant that day, and with such grace, it was like watching a dancer and a spider circling its prey, all at once. Ryle was not the most challenging contender I faced. I'm glad to know I made it an impression.
Of course.
I wouldn't say you ceased to do that. I can confidently speak for the rest of us when I say your technique inspires us still.
Honored.
That is kind praise, Sarah.
You are welcome.
And well deserved. If you insist. I do. Helena, if you honor me, I must ask, when you heard this call of yours, what was it like?
I don't understand.
Do you not hear Thorin speak to you yourself, as the legends say? What do the legends say? That you heard Thorin's voice as you wandered the sands Amor in your exile, and you found a token of his favor. Intriguing. It's merely a story, then? It's true enough. I can say with relative confidence that Thoris is aware I hold his aspect. Is that what the call of the gods is like? A voice from beyond?
No.
No, not from beyond. From within. I see. Like a thought that passes through the mind. Not exactly. Something that has always been there. Like a brook. Like a brook just a stone's throw from camp.
Hush.
While you speak and pitch tents, you may not hear it, though it may be ever present. But in silence, if you search for it, you can hear the waters passing over every stone. Strange, It's difficult to fathom how it might always been there. I don't imagine you knew of me through your entire childhood. No, but facing you was more of a manifestation than the call itself. Then the call has something to do. The call was to something higher, to adventure, to trial, to selfless battle for the sake of the vulnerable. Is that right?
That's right.
I believe so.
Honored.
I think I understand. Well, know this. It's a privilege to accompany you in this call, Helena. The privilege is mine in receiving it. That's right, I need to make sure I go through her stuff and upgrade what I'm going to be using. I must admit, I wasn't sure I'd see you again. You did tell me to return if anything went awry. I suppose I didn't expect the mighty Omura to need my help. Birin knows I needed it before. Yes, and it seems I need yours. Fate settles all mortal debts. A wise woman once told me that. Not wise enough. There's business with the aspects. I wish I had more to tell you than what I've told the others. There's no need to. You're serving the Order faithfully. That's what matters. Perhaps, but what about you? Well, what about me? Why are you here with the group, I mean, instead of back at your den? Tired of competition? Oh, I'm not sure I'd say that. Just looking for something new. Well, whatever you seek, I pray you find it. Do you really? Every morning and night. Ever since you first left the temple, in fact. Thank you, Vesta. I look forward to the day the gods give their answer. Perhaps they already have. I am told they do that. From time to time. Ooh. Gah! See something.
Definitely.
Yeah, you. You can't just go sneaking up on people like that, Ward. How long have you been standing there? Not long. You were easily startled. Well, if you think back to how we met, you could figure out why. We met in the Towering World. Right, so...
What do you mean?
So you were afraid of trees? No. We were almost killed... We weren't almost killed by trees. We were surrounded by the Sylvian tribe. Encountering Sylvians here is highly unlikely. Obviously, it's more than that. Never mind. Strange. Very strange.
What now?
Oh, I'm the strange one now.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not the one popping up silently behind people.
Not possible.
No, I doubt you could do that if you tried.
Huh?
Hey. Now, what am I supposed to make of that? Your armor is very loud.
Could be.
Heh, nice save. Save? Save from what? Alright, Warren, come on. Don't try your luck. He is honestly like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hey, I just wanted to check in. All this talk of revolution, facing Varric head-on, it can't be easy.
No.
No, it isn't. But I didn't become a soldier because I thought it would be easy. If you don't mind me asking, mind my asking, why did you become a soldier? I've never heard you speak much of your past.
Indeed.
Yes, well, perhaps for good reason. In Carmount, when I was still a boy, my parents, both politicians, they sent me to live away from the capital. Greatest gift they ever gave me, really. The family I lived with in the countryside was quite traditional. They had practiced in the ways of the oaths. In the way of the oaths. I found it primitive at first, but there was a beauty in its simplicity. Naturally, when I came of age, I took up my oath. And it was just what we did.
Who'da thunk?
Huh. And let me guess, you swore if you ever met two Amorian princesses that you'd conduct everything... contract everything they had to say? No, not quite. It was a simple oath, really. I swore to do what was right. Even when it was hard. Even when if it came to great personal cost or inconvenience.
By your grace.
I swore to be more loyal to the truth than whatever else may suit my needs. That's a beautiful oath.
With honor.
And when a herald came from the Dillian Officers Academy, saw a chance to live it out. Set out on a hard road, but for a higher purpose. To give my life for protection of those who couldn't defend themselves. And now you're fulfilling that oath. And every decision I've seen you make, you've lived it, through and through. The king we once served can't come close to saying the same. We're the revolutionaries of Dillian people need, Lincoln. This is our higher purpose now.
I cannot fail my oath.
At this point, I'd already bet everything on you being right. Let's hope you are.
Definitely.
I am. Just a feeling you got? Exactly. Yay! Hey, Warren! We're a long way from home. You are not so close yourself. I guess not. Definitely saw more of Terra than I expected to this year. I imagine you feel the same?
You're mistaken.
I have always traveled for business to meet the needs of my clients. Got it. Cryptic, for sure. But I think I get the idea. My work demands a certain degree of confidentiality. I can imagine. What was your occupation before all this?
Well,
I was in the army, if you could believe that, wearing different colors than Irving and his friends. But we saw eye to eye when it came to the protecting of civilians. Before then, I don't know. Might describe myself as a local friendly face. Hunter to some, poacher to others. It's a matter of perspective sometimes. Poacher. With a reputation like that, you might have made a fitting target for the right client.
seriously?
That's a disturbing thought I'd rather not entertain. No use in worrying about it now. Of course not. Now I'm an accomplice to some treacherous revolutionaries. Who could be bothered by that?
What do you mean?
Many people, actually. That's my point. Well, at least you have an excellent protection. Talking about yourself?
You think?
Of course. You know what? That's good to know. I feel safer already. Good. Oh, goody. Do I know you from somewhere? You stare with recognition.
No.
I do not know you, but I know men like you. Then you stare with mistrust. The more a man sees of the world, the less trusting he becomes. If you know men like me, and you are not from Halfin, you must be from Calmont.
Indeed.
Your guess would be correct.
Yes.
Yes, I have many friends who have found gainful employment there.
Troubling.
And I have many friends who have perished at their hands. Unfortunate for your friends, not for mine. Not for yours. Do you resent them, the assassins? Of course. That's only natural.
What do you mean?
They are merely tools. You should resent the hands that wield them. Well, I'm certainly in no hurry to pardon their supporters. But you do not respect my profession.
Disgraceful.
An assassin has no honor.
You're mistaken.
Oh, there is honor in skill. Perhaps in your eyes, some have higher standards. Nevertheless, I've seen your work. You are quite skilled. We are on a shared road. You have my allegiance.
The hunt is on.
And you have my blades.
Good man.
Good. Just keep them away from my back. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Hello. Hi, Warren. You need something from me? Nope. Just restringing my bow. And you do not want to do that near others? I do that sometimes, but to be honest, I think I make them uncomfortable. What makes you say that? I just don't always have something to say. I think sometimes that makes them feel they have to fill in the gaps. With me, they usually don't know what to talk about either. I understand. I thought you might. You seemed to get away plenty. How much sharpening can your blades need possibly need anyway? More than you think. All right. Regardless, don't let me disturb you. Please carry on. If you don't mind I stay then? No. It seems we understand each other. I think we do. That's actually pretty cute. Yay! Helena! Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for your abilities. You've pulled me out of more than enough tight spots. But I gotta admit, you don't exactly fight the way I'd expect a monk to do.
I don't understand.
And how do you expect a monk to fight? I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know. I see.
Well,
I figure monks are supposed to be peaceful. We are peaceful. But peace is a fruit, and like all fruits, cannot grow unless the weeds and brambles that would threaten it are cut down. That's a pretty scary definition of peace. Tell me, do you consider yourself a violent man? I try not to be.
I wonder.
Do you desire peace in the world? About as much as the next guy. Truthfully? Alright, maybe a little more than the next guy. Then let me ask you this. Do you take pleasure in snuffing out a life?
huh?
God, Helena, no, of course not. Sometimes it feels fair, I guess. Or like a relief when there's one less person trying to run a sword through your gut. But taking pleasure in death, nah, that's not me.
See it now?
And yet, here we are, two devotees of peace, fighting side by side in a revolution. Well, peace under a tyrant is hardly peace at all. In a way, we're really just fighting to survive.
That's right.
Exactly. I only became a skilled fighter because I trained at the monastery for many seasons. I expected to return and find a world fortified against peace and unity. A world bent on its own destruction. I guess we all find that world sooner or later. We just have to decide how to play our part in it. The ones who fight are the ones who survive. They are the ones with the privilege and responsibility of shaping the world for the future generations. Then I'm grateful I get to survive with, how do you put it? A fellow devotee of peace, I think? Yes. I'd like to think that's possible, peace. I'd like to think that's possible. Peace. If not achieving it, at least taking the first steps. It is, undoubtedly. We've already proven that much. That was good. Something weighs on your mind, Captain.
Troubling.
Yes, the compass. This guide, as it were. There's something sinister about it. as if its mere presence cast a shadow over my soul. Perhaps I'm being scipulous. I forget how that's word. Grandmaster mentioned it might be untrustworthy. That might have gotten into my head.
Agreed.
No, I felt it too, especially when it came to rest, as if it were listening more intensely, probing somehow. That's affirming, I suppose, but hardly reassuring. We seem to have developed a tendency for entrusting our lives to questionable hands without thinking. I can only hope this won't come back to haunt us in the end. If the Grand Master here were here with us, I can't imagine he'd have done anything differently. We did find the Trial of Soul, and completed it no less. That's true. Still, I can't shake the thought. Did the Order tell you nothing more of it?
I'm afraid not.
No. I'm only a member of the Fourth Circle. Secrets like that don't flow so far from the front. I see. I see. Well, perhaps Irving heard more from his father.
The Order.
That seems even less likely. When I joined the Order, I was required to conceal my involvement even from my own parents. I'm sorry. That sounds like a difficult burden. It was, and still is. But it was one I took up willingly. I'm sure you're no stranger to that.
No.
No, not at all. A soldier's life is much the same. I can imagine. Well, I suppose there's no reason to fear. If you trust Alistair, I trust you. Good. That trust will serve us both on the field of battle.
Indeed.
Indeed. I'd say it already has. Yay. Rose, you got a couple of interactions. Hey, Rose. I guess I should welcome you back to the outside. Things have probably changed a lot since you remember them. And not for the better, I'm afraid. Trust me, anything beats being locked up in Dervin. I'm sure. I can't believe the conditions we got. I can't believe the conditions when we got there. It's no wonder so many of the prisoners followed us back to Morrowhold. A day in the Abyss Hole would have been just about anyone want. A day in that Abyss Hole would make just about anyone want to overthrow the king. What about you, though? What brought you here? Circumstances, I guess. Monroe hired me as a bodyguard and assistant of sorts. Can I be honest with you about him? Of course. He kind of scares me.
That sounds right.
Yeah, he's not great at first impressions, but he's pretty harmless once you get to know him. After seeing him fight, I'm not sure that's a word I describe him all that way. That's good to know, though. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Not from him, anyway.
I guess so.
Plenty of other things trying to kill us, right? That's right. That's why it's good to have one more person watching my back. You can count on it. That was fairly good. Hey, Helena, oh. She's praying. I probably shouldn't disturb her. I can hear you whispering, Rose.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bother you, really.
Hush.
That's alright. Is something wrong? No, well, I mean, here. What's this?
It's not much.
I think it's a tassel of some kind. I'm not sure exactly. I think it fell off one of your spears in the last battle. Ah, I see. This was a gift from a very dear friend. I'll have to keep it somewhere more secure. Did your friend make it?
That's right.
She did. Beautiful, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Very. I mean, it's a little dirty, but I promise it was like that when I picked it up. Though, I'm sure it wasn't dirty when your friend gave it to you. That's not what I'm saying. Just when it fell to the ground during the battle, you know. That's only natural. Thank you for returning it, Rose. You have a kind heart. Oh, I don't know about that, but thanks. Well, see you around, I guess. Farewell. And Helena's the last one. Sweet. Whole hour just talking. It's good to be in company of another woman of faith. Seems we're both headed for higher callings. And followed them along different paths. I suppose that's true. Where did you discern? Based on your dress, I'd guess Wushung. Hing. Yeah, Wushing. But I'm not familiar with all those monasteries.
That's right.
You're correct. Seems you're well acquainted with the Silent Way. I grew up in Vera. My father conducted archival work for the various faith traditions in Foldenburg. There was a temple in the city. You have visited the Tranquil Isle?
I'm afraid not.
No, but I did have the occasion to meet the patient mother. I did have the occasion to meet the patient mother once when I was very little. She had a piece about me, about her that struck me.
The silent guide.
Such a piece can only come through silence. There's something to be said for that. It's an awful lot of noise these days, no thanks to the war. Indeed, it seems a pity that one man's pride should cost so many lives.
Agreed.
Certainly. What was it like, the Tranquil Isles, I mean? Beautiful. My thoughts often dwell on it. I think often of my home. The places I missed, friends, family. Do you still have family on Vorin? Not any worth missing. I see. Well, on the bright side, I imagine that you left somewhat free to pursue your vocation.
Failure is a great teacher.
She who comes to see trials as a gift finds riches beyond measure. True. But though that's no small task, maybe you could teach me how to do it. I've plenty yet to learn myself. I'm not sure that ever changes. No, I don't believe it does. Okay. Holy shit. Alright. So, we saved. Cool. First off, Benji, you only need the Reaper. I don't really need to upgrade your shit. Maybe upgrade yours? I don't have a lot of money though, so maybe not. All your shit is ranged and you're doing fine now. I don't care about you. You still hit like a goddamn truck and you take everything dealt to you. You are one person I need to look into your... I'm guessing Mace would be a good one. Because, Force Implosion and Mystic Volley, I think I'll just focus on Mystic Volley, because that is basically Mace and Mystic Volley. You're fine. You're definitely fine. You were my second, tier 3. You're definitely fine. You might need some upgrade, but later. You're okay. You're super fine, Iris. You need some work because your close range is lacking. Okay. So, Force Implosion is the range. Let's make sure to upgrade your mace. I think that's fine. Again, you will find Helena. You're the one. There. You are going to be one I work on, so I need to make sure to get 2 into Piercer. What you just heard was upgrade all 4 to level 4. Sorry, my ear itches something bad. Alright, there we go. I think that's all I can really do with the money I currently have. Let's just get into the next part. Taking Red Hill goes well, and now the Revolution is in control of the war's flow. They consider their next targets and settle on the Canopy Bridge. King Varric has been transporting a variety of goods, enabling his war efforts along that bridge. The troops plan to assault the town itself, while Irving's party will secure the bridge. Sophia, who knows that section of the forest better than nearly anyone, knows a secret way of crossing. She will bring a small force across to surround the troops on the bridge. This should stop them from sending for reinforcements, allowing the revolution to secure the town. Oh, goody. Impressive! Impressive tracking, Sophia. I doubt I'd have been able to lead us here without detection.
Yep.
They've got no clue we're right under their noses. Let's hope it stays that way for a while. We're about to be going toe-to-toe with more troops than I like to think about. Isn't it fun to be back in camp in Canopy? No.
I'm lost.
Can someone explain the plan again? We have to stop any soldiers from fleeing this side of the city. If any make it to the forest outpost, we'll be up against more reinforcements than we can handle.
All right.
Good thing Benji's here.
You're not half bad.
For once, I might actually agree with you. I'm glad you're here to protect us, Benji. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Anything for my friends.
Seriously?
Maybe we can continue this compliment fest later? Irving looks like he's starting to kick up some dust. On your feet, everyone. And on your feet, everyone. We can't let a single soldier through. So how many am I working with? 14? still? Alright. Let's take a look at the map. I plan on doing the 5 horsemen, or the 5 mounted, and that's 4 already, so that's good. For these 4, or these 8, so Ivan. Oh, Benji should. Yeah. Benji should be on the other side. Who do I want to... I think I have one too many. Actually, that is a really good mix. But I think I want to change her out. So, up, up. There. I was gonna say, you're not letting me? Fine. There. So now we just kind of go up the... I say kind of, but I do want these 2. There we go. I kind of have to do this because if I really do have to keep these guys from going this way, that's going to be important.
You have no honor!
Let me at him!
Yeah, I better get paid.
How can I assist?
Okay. Wait. One... Oh, does it... Does the dragons not count? Damn. Alright, that's fine.
Smash!
This should be fun. Right between the eyes.
Damn. Nice.
Bye-bye! It's good to be me.
Very well.
I won't hold back!
Ew.
I know I can be strong.
No, that was the perfect choice for her.
Grown is the shadow cast.
She's got a ton of fucking hit points. Like, she has more than Benji does.
Very well.
Smash!
Dude. Can't crit, but damn.
Diligence is its own reward.
Nah. You're funny. Nah. Nah. Oh, ow.
Yeah, not too shabby.
I think he's level 28.
If I must. This mediocrity is troubling.
That was a very poor level up.
From ember to flame.
You're just another cur! You're just another cur!
Fuck.
way.
How can I help?
Effort duly rewarded.
Onward.
So awesome to watch Lincoln go ham on that.
Sorry in advance!
Benji's always ready. Benji brings the heat! Please clap.
I won't hold back!
Smash! Benji brings the heat!
It's really hard to beat Benji.
Out of Benji's way!
Aw. But they did beat him.
Legends never die.
I don't really care that much.
I've had enough!
Experience is a fine weapon.
Finally hitting my stride.
I'm actually going to redo this because it's clear that they're not actually going to be running. And I want to work up the characters some more. So Benji, sorry, again, you're going to be taking a back seat. I'm only keeping him because there's an achievement. No, I'm not keeping him. Okay, who's mounted? You're mounted. I don't like you. One, two, three. You're really close. You're not going to have any problems leveling up. So that's 4. Yeah, I want to start out with this because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're supposed to be... Oh, 6. Okay. I just don't have the capabilities of doing that one. Alright, fine. All the more reason to work up my characters. I need 2 more people mounted. You, and you don't need. You are fine, you, and you. I'm questioning whether I ever want to use Faust again or not. Because he's honestly out of place. And whereas the rest of these characters make sense why they're a part of stuff, he doesn't. And I hate that. I don't really care who's where and whatnot. Yeah, that's fine.
Time for a beatdown! Time for a beatdown!
Wait, hold up. It did just say mounted. Because I don't want to pick a character's class based on trying to get a fucking achievement. So I'm going to select all of the characters I have that are mounted. There, got the achievement. So now I don't have to fucking worry about that. And I can just go with this.
Huh?
realize I should actually prep up that side to work a little better than what it is right now, or I'm gonna lose someone. And because I'm trying to work them all up, I don't want to do that. There. One simple fix. That's all that was needed.
Are you sure?
What will it be? My turn!
Time for a beatdown!
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh. Love the big eye.
Oh, all right.
It's all falling into place. One more for the good guys!
Aye, that'll do.
Let's see. I think Blade Dancer just fits her better. God damn it.
One step at a time.
I have no idea what happened because pressing enter just causes everything to go fucking crazy.
Wish I could do that.
Yeah. Okay. So Barbarian. Can no longer double attack. Can increase push range. He's got a push range too. 20% of damage of level. Norse 50% defense, push range. As much as I kind of want a champion at some point, I'm sorry, I have to. He's a dwarf. He's got to have his axes.
It's a shame. You're so cute.
Time for a beatdown! I'm all fired up!
He's gonna hurt when he hits. But there's a high likelihood that he's not going to be able to hit.
Been waiting for this.
You crossed the wrong Valburen!
You're good to have around.
Impressive, is it not?
Oh. So if I...
Heave!
Yeah, he just poof, tosses him.
Here goes nothing!
As you command.
Normally I'd want him to be the final hit, but given the current circumstances...
From ember to flame.
What we must. Now, the might of Threllisar!
Draw near to the light. Effort duly rewarded.
We stand as one.
I better get paid.
Dynamic duo coming through! Stay back, creep! creep!
Fuck.
Dynamic duo coming through! Couldn't have done it without you, Butter.
No, dude. You're disappearing. There's no question in my mind that's going to happen.
Experience is a fine weapon.
I'm on it.
Just fucking get out of the way. Alright, so we have has a small independent crit chance. %50 chance to deal extra. I think I want this. I want him to be a windrunner.
Are you sure? Too easy.
I've got a lot to learn.
Back in the fight.
At your disposal.
I mean, since you guys wanted to be assholes and block me in this entire goddamn time, I see no reason in not
the
doing
way.
the same. First off, you go the fuck away.
Time for a beatdown! All yours.
Aye? You're asking for it!
Huh? Dynamic duo coming through!
Less work for me.
1+ to movement. Healing is increased by 25%, but is also spread over 3 turns. And the more health she loses, the... Okay. If I get this... Yes. I actually do want her to be a paladin.
Dynamic duo coming through!
I don't know why they're going after her when there's 2 mages that they could actually hurt.
You're good to have around.
No. Ow!
Bottoms up!
Watching that bar drop was great.
Your end approaches.
Oh my god. Holy shit. No, that is fantastic for him. Damn. Yeah. Okay, so she has an increased chance to hit within melee range. That's why she does so good point blank. Do I want to switch her over to this? Or keep her down the path? Kind of want to just keep her down the path, actually.
Ready! This ends here!
Don't mind if I do. I will persevere.
Now, the might of Threllasar!
That's a hit. Yo. I think... Yeah, I think that's the one we want.
At your disposal.
Lead the way.
I better get them a drink.
Alright, she doesn't crit all that often, honestly. I'll keep her as a gladiator.
I guess.
I'm on it. Such is your fate.
He's turned into a
One
beast.
step at a time.
Onward.
I don't want her to
Leave it
push
to
up
me.
too far.
I'm all fired up!
There's just a few units that haven't promoted. Nope, we're absolutely going down this path. Because she's got the damage increased by tiles moved this turn. Giving her the thing that gives her the most goddamn movement. Yeah, no. I would like to not do this. What happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know if I lost anyone.
My hero.
Impressive, is it not?
Huh?
All right.
Eh. I'll need to up
Time for a beatdown!
second best criticaler one, which I'm gonna guess is her light, which will give her
Don't
the
mind if I
ability.
do.
Will give her the ability of having range.
Nobody crosses a dwarf!
Momentum plus a crit.
You better over there. I've got a lot to learn. Off you go.
We've got you.
Move, or I'll move ya! If only the Sheilas could see me now.
Stay back, creep!
Cannot take more than 30%. I kind of want the one that gives me the least amount of hit points. I have all 4 of these, so fuck it. Because Ammor is a Fire Lord, and he's doing great with that. Isis is a Thunder Lord, and she is doing fantastic with that. And we have Beatrice as an Astral Seeker, and she's doing really good with that. So, I don't mind having 2 of these. Can I not press... I don't want to hit enter because... Oh, good. Thank you.
My shield is yours. My shield is yours.
I'm on it.
How can I assist?
I better get them a drink. Yeah, I better get paid.
My hard work is paying off.
I'd say that's going to be bad, but provided I take out one of these, I doubt the other one's going to kill him.
I guess. You dropped something.
I don't know how you ended up there, dude.
Not so fast.
Onward.
You leveled. You are the last one to level up.
Here.
On this side.
I'm all fired up!
Aye?
I'm here.
Oh, all right. I like you better over there.
Move, or I'll move ya!
No.
Take care your blood doesn't stain my robes!
That was close.
Too easy.
Huh? Run like the wind!
I like you better over there.
Take care your blood doesn't stain my robes!
Scared me for a second.
Don't mind if I do.
Because they do need to block that side. That's bad.
Yeah, not too shabby.
That's very bad.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Okay. I think I want him to switch over to being a wizard. Because pyromancy, while good, it doesn't really help with his other abilities.
Back in the fight.
Onward. I guess. You dropped something. Fine by me.
Leave it to me.
Are you sure?
Because I've got three characters left to upgrade.
Experience is a fine weapon.
Yeah, I better get paid.
Impressive.
Back in the fight.
My shield is yours.
Stay sharp.
Are you sure?
My turn! Run like the wind! I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Be honored that I'll kill you myself.
About fucking time. Yeah, that's why I went down this path, because mastery is important.
So it shall be.
Onward.
Impressive.
Wow, you were really far behind.
I'll drink to that.
My shield is yours.
Have fun!
My shield is yours.
I better get them a drink.
Effort duly rewarded.
Here.
All right.
Oh. I get it now.
Time for a beatdown!
They're just gonna keep coming. Awesome.
Huh?
Aye?
There.
I better get them a drink.
Do not lose hope!
Are you sure?
This ends here! Time for a beatdown! I'm all fired up!
Let's raise the stakes!
Yeah.
Yeah, I better get paid.
All right. I can work with this.
Ready!
Hold my mead! Let's raise the stakes!
Thank you. Alright. Kind of need him to be this.
It's on!
I like you better over there.
Run like the wind!
Ready! Time for a beatdown! Time for a beatdown! Been waiting for this.
impressive, is it not?
Undeniably skilled.
From ember to flame.
How can I help?
Leave it to me. Destiny does not falter. Now, the might of Threlisar!
Alice is just... This is his combo of class.
You have my thanks.
My shield is yours.
You crossed the wrong Valburin!
I guess.
Let's do it. Have fun! Off you go. A result to be expected.
So it shall be.
You have my thanks.
Draw near to the light.
Yeah, I better get paid.
Ooh, that would have hurt. Oh. Too bad he hurts harder. By a lot.
You've made your last mistake!
Fuck!
From ember to flame.
Stay sharp.
Let's do it. Have fun!
You're just another cur!
You've come a long way.
One step at a time.
This one's on the house. Time for a beatdown! This ends here!
Here goes nothing! My turn!
Oh, hello. Yeah, she can come down and deal with these guys.
Draw near to the light.
It's on!
Bam.
So, this is my fate.
That's fine. Oh, she didn't crit? Alright, whatever.
Lead the way.
As you command. It's in my blood.
Yeah, I better get paid.
My shield is yours.
Destiny does not falter.
Experience is a fine weapon.
This ends here!
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
I have fought to the end.
I can't really do anything about it. She'll just show up in the next map.
What will it be?
Fine by me.
Yeah, I better get paid. Let's raise the stakes!
Impressive.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Let me at him! Let me at him!
I've got a lot to learn.
At least one of my healers this run has done it. And I know I want this.
All right.
Hold my mead! Most unfortunate.
I don't like that that can happen.
Are you sure?
Time for a beatdown!
Oh, all right.
Aye?
If I must.
Wish I could do that. Stay back, creep!
It's rude to stare!
I better get them a drink.
As you command.
Oh, I did lose. That's right.
Let's do it. Dynamic duo coming through!
From ember to flame.
This ends here!
I'm just kind of curious.
All right.
If I block those places, will they just not spawn?
Well, kids these days.
Fine by me.
Let's do it. Too easy.
I've got a lot to learn.
Experience is a fine weapon.
Have fun!
So it shall be.
You have no honor!
How can I help?
Yeah, I better get paid.
How can I help? Onward.
I'm trying for another
Experience
achievement,
is a
which
fine
is
weapon.
getting one of the elves to be the MVP. So they can spawn. The thing is, though, they'll spawn inside the characters. Okay.
You're asking for it! Aye, that'll do.
From ember to flame. As you command.
That was not a crit. Alright, let's just finish this off. Yep,
Glory to the exiled.
there we go. Holy shit. My father spoke often of holding this bridge. I never thought I'd actually see it done. Certainly not like this. Basically, we split Varric's empire in two. He'll have a hard time coming back from this one. I wouldn't be so sure. There are many powerful lords who still stand between us and the king. A mad rush to Varric would simply splinter Delira, not free it. There are nobles in the east who would rather die than lose their grips on their subjects. And in the west as well, surely. My friends, we've accomplished a great feat today. Tomorrow's worries can wait. We'll leave enough troops to keep the bridge and return to Morrowhold. You've all earned yourselves a good night's rest. You're right. We should make the most of it while we can. Okay, so I will catch you all in the next episode where we work up the last 2 people, I guess, to at very least the last things. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha!